Hello and welcome to the training for Oracle Replenishment Planning Cloud product. Today we will discuss how to analyze a replenishment plan. After completing this lesson, you should be able to analyze and troubleshoot a replenishment plan, resolve supply issues, explain seeded analytics, describe standard user flows, and identify important measures and explain how they are computed. Let us first start with an introduction to analyzing a replenishment plan. Replenishment planning provides embedded analytics to analyze the performance of your replenishment plan. You can review your company's key performance indicators to ensure if they are meeting your company objectives. You can drill into graphs or tables to analyze and troubleshoot further to resolve problems. You can configure your workflow using these analytics, which displays critical business information. Let us now discuss about plan summary analytics. Plan summary provides a high-level graphical overview of a plan's performance. It measures plan performance against a company's target. With a simple click, you can get more information on key performance indicator or set of key performance indicators. You can also drill to other more detailed views using contextual based navigation to perform further analysis. Company targets are set by editing a measure and updating the measure goal. When a measure is used in the plan summary, the goal or target for that measure is visible. Replenishment planning provides following five seeded info tiles: policy execution, policy effectiveness, segment analysis, total inventory value, and shipment forecast map. In replenishment planning, two plan summary seeded layouts are provided. Use replenishment plan summary layout for policy and replenishment calculation plans. It contains first four info tiles to analyze and review policy and replenishment details. Use demand and replenishment plan summary layout for integrated plan, which includes demand, policy, and replenishment calculation. It contains additional info tile to show shipment focus map. The term info tile refers to the tiles used to present summary data graphically. Each info tile has one or more related graphs with predefined drill to actions to display additional information about that KPI. Now let us talk about policy execution info tile. Use policy execution info tile to review automated replenishment plan summary or execution plan summary. Policy execution info tile provides details of how many item locations have stocked out at least once in the planning horizon, or how many replenishment orders got released automatically. The shortages analytic help you decide whether your policies are ordering enough material to keep inventory at the right level. It contains following two graphs: shortages by segment. This graph shows number of item locations stocked out or violated safety stock within a segment. And the another graph is supply details by segment. This graph shows number of total replenishment orders planned versus auto released within a segment. Use the policy effectiveness info tile to estimate performance of policies and how effectively your policies will drive the replenishments. Policy effectiveness info tile provides details of projected fill rate at the plan level. Based on your business requirement, you can set goal for this KPI. The color of the LED gauge indicates how your plan is doing in terms of overall projected fill rate. Based on the goal set by this measure, it indicates red for low projected fill rate, amber for medium projected fill rate, and green for high projected fill rate. This info tile contains following two graphs. Fill rate performance by segment. It shows target versus projected fill rate by segment. Before running the plan, you need to set up target fill rate percentage for each segment. We'll discuss this more in detail in the subsequent slides. Inventory and safety stock by segment graph shows projected available balance value, and safety stock by segment. You can use segment analysis infotile to evaluate the performance of each segment based on various KPIs or measures like the number of stock out cost, the number of safety stock and fill rate violation, fill rate shortfall percentage. This infotile contains two analytics: policy analysis by segment spider graph and policy analysis by segment table. Both these analytics provide details of various measures by segment. Total inventory value infotile provides summary of total inventory value at the plan level. It is calculated based on the projected available balance value measure. You can set goal for this measure as per your company's objective. You can then review the total projected inventory value at the plan level with respect to your company's goal using this status meter gauge. This infotile contains inventory and safety stock by segment graph. This graph shows projected available balance value, and safety stock by segment. Shipment focus map infotile provides summary of shipment focus map at the plan level. You can set goal for this measure as per your company's objective. You can then review the shipment focus map at the plan level using this infotile. This infotile contains shipment focus map by segment remap graph. The size of the rectangle is based on the aggregate final shipment focus number by the segment, and the color of the rectangle is based on the average shipment focus map by the segment. Now let us discuss in detail seeded pivot tables, graphs and views provided within replenishment planning. Fill rate performance by segment graph enables you to compare projected fill rate with target fill rate by segment. Target fill rate is a predefined measure, but it is empty by default. You need to enter target fill rate by each segment and define a table containing this measure. Enter the target fill rate for each segment in this table. Each plan run will compute projected fill rate. After each plan run, you can open this predefined graph to compare the projected fill rate with target fill rate by segment. From this graph, you can drill into manage policy assignments to review the input policy parameters you have set by segment, which drives the policy calculation. Manage policy assignment view shows the configured policy parameter by each segment under the policy assignment set. You need to first define the policy assignment set and then link it to the replenishment plan. This view enables you to review these input policy parameters defined at the segment level. You can decide to change these parameters for a segment which are having poor projected fill rate and simulate the impact of these changes on the segment level projected fill rate. For an example, you can change the safety stock method from days of cover to service level base to see the change in safety stock calculation. Similarly, you can change any other parameters like safety stock, days of cover from existing 1 day to say 3 days to see if it improves the overall projected fill rate. The second tab is item location level policy overrides, which allows you to review the manually specified policy parameters at the item location level. Inventory and safety stock by segment graph enables you to review aggregate inventory levels by segment. It shows projected available balance value, and safety stock by segment. Item location level values at the end of planning horizon are aggregated to segment level values and are shown in this graph. Shortages by segment graphs enable you to review how many item locations have stocked out or violated safety stock within a segment. You can select a segment with higher stock out and drill to shortages by item location table to review which items have stocked out at a particular location. You can then decide to resolve these shortages. Shortages by item location tables enables you to review which items have stocked out at a particular location. Here we can see that at this location these two items have stocked out under a particular segment. You can select the location and review which items at that particular location have stocked out. And then you can navigate to other seeded views, which are manage policy parameters by item and replenishment workbench to further analyze and resolve these shortages. You can also sort the item within a location with at higher revenues at the top. Manage policy parameters by item table enables you to review calculated policy parameters for each item location. So here you can review what are the policy parameters at this item location. Depending on the policy type, these parameters are calculated and you can review them accordingly. You can then use adjusted measures to override the policy parameters. And then you can simulate the impact of these changes on the total plan output. From this table, you can drill to tables like supplies and demand and replenishment workbench, and also items table. You can use policy analysis by segment spider graph to evaluate performance of each segment based on various measures like number of stockouts, stockout cost, number of safety stock and fill rate violation, fill rate shortfall percentage. From this graph, you can drill to manage policy assignment and fill rate by item location. You can select a segment which is underperforming and navigate to these views to further analyze and resolve issues. Policy analysis by segment table view provides tabular view of policy analysis by segment spider graph. The function of this view is similar to policy analysis by segment by spider graph. Fill rate by item location view enables you to review fill rate information by item at a particular location. You can sort the items within a location in the descending order of fill rate shortfall percentages. You can select an item with highest fill rate shortfall percentage and then follow the guided navigation to other seeded views to improve the fill rate shortfall. You can drill to these two views, manage policy parameters by item, replenishment workbench. Supplier details by segment graph shows count of total replenishment orders planned versus auto-released within a segment. You can use this view for automated replenishment plans or execution plans to review how many replenishment orders were planned versus auto-released. You can then drill to planned orders by location table to review replenishment order details by each location. Use this planned orders by location view to view count of total replenishment orders planned versus auto released by each location. You can then drill to supplies and demand view for more details on each replenishment order for specific item location. Supplies and demand view enables you to review details of supplies and demands. You can use this table to review the new replenishment orders created by the plan. Review various dates of the planned replenishment orders. You can optionally decide to manually release planned replenishment orders using this view. You can also create new manual supplies and demands using this view. From this supplies and demand view, you can drill into items, suppliers, replenishment policy parameter, and replenishment workbench. Replenishment workbench provides time phase, supplies, demand, and inventory level view for an item location. Use this view for the detailed analysis of supplies, demands, and projected inventory level at an item location. You can review many inventory level measures like projected available balance, final inventory position, beginning inventory position. You can also review total supplies, total demand using this view. From this view, you can drill into following views: items, supplies and demands, manage policy assignments, replenishment policy parameters, and inventory sawtooth graph. Inventory sawtooth graph provides graphical view of time phase inventory levels for an item location. The measures shown on this graph are planned replenishment by due date using dark blue bars, final minimum quantity in orange band, final maximum quantity in green band, safety stock in red band, beginning inventory position using purple line graph, on order light blue bars, and projected available balance using orange line graph. If PAB graph hits negative very often, then a sign of frequent stockouts and poor inventory policy setup. PAB graph above safety stock band shows healthy inventory position. Whenever purple line goes into orange band, replenishments are created. Replenishment workbench layout provides two pane view consisting of replenishment workbench table and inventory sawtooth graph to review and analyze time phase projected inventory level at an item location. Replenishment policy parameters enable you to review and analyze the calculated policy parameters for each item location in detail. You can also view and use this view to override the policy parameters at the item location level using these adjusted measures. From this table, you can drill to items, supplies and demand, replenishment workbench, manage policy assignment and manage policy assignment by item tables. Items view enables you to review various item location attributes which you would have collected, like lead times, cost, order modifiers, etc. From this table, you can drill to views like suppliers, supplies and demands, replenishment policy parameters, and replenishment workbench. Inventory analysis metric subject area is a new BI subject area for replenishment planning. It provides these metrics like item location with fill rate violation, item location with safety stock violation, and item location with stockouts. Under the demand management metric subject area, it provides details of shipment forecast, shipment history, final shipment forecast, final consumption forecast, and final consumption history. It also supports the order metric subject area and provides metric details of order quantity and order value. This topic discusses dimension catalog supported within replenishment planning. Replenishment planning supports these dimensions for use in embedded analytics: product, organization, supplier, time, order types, and segment group. Each of these dimensions have default predefined hierarchies. By default, all predefined hierarchies are available in planning analytics. Replenishment planning provides default replenishment planning dimension catalog, which includes all these dimensions and can be linked to your replenishment plan. Please note that customer and demand class dimensions are not supported in replenishment planning. If your dimension catalog contains customer or demand class dimension, then this catalog will not be visible in replenishment plan option for use. Now let us discuss measure catalog supported within replenishment planning. Replenishment planning supports around 200 measures that you can use to analyze an integrated demand and replenishment plan. It provides three default measure catalogs. Default replenishment planning catalog, which you can use for your integrated replenishment plan. Default replenishment plan archival catalog for archival purpose. And incremental replenishment planning catalog for automated replenishment or execution plans. Use one of these default measure catalog based on the type of plan you are configuring. You can also create custom measure catalog with fewer measures as per your business requirement. This topic discusses recommended user flows for analyzing replenishment plan performance. Let us discuss first user flow for analyzing policy execution plan and to resolve stockout issues. You can review count of stockout and auto release order at the plan level, then review these stockouts at the segment level. From there, you can review stockouts by item locations for a specific segment, and then you can try resolving those stockouts by changing the policy parameters. You can review the planned orders and auto release orders by segment, and then you can navigate to review these orders at the location level, and from there you can navigate to supplies and demand to do further analysis of these orders which are created by replenishment. If required, from there you can manually release the orders for specific item location, or you can also navigate to replenishment workbench for detailed analysis of these orders and supplies and demand. Now let us discuss second user flow for analyzing policy estimation plan. You review policy effectiveness using the info tile, then use policy effectiveness info tile to review fill rate performance at the plan level and then at the segment level. Navigate to manage policy assignment view to review policy parameters set by each segment. And then you can change some of these policy parameters to simulate impact of these changes on the fill rate for a specific segment. You can use segment level info tile to review performance for each segment and then review fill rate performance by segment. Navigate to fill rate by item location to review fill rate by item location. You can either navigate to replenishment workbench for further detailed analysis, or navigate to manage policy parameters by item to review policies and perform simulation. Let us explain and understand important measures supported within replenishment planning. Item location planned measure provides information of total number of item locations planned within a replenishment plan. Item location with stockout measure provides information of total count of stocked out item locations within a replenishment plan. Item with projected available balance lower than zero are called item locations with stockouts. Item location with safety stock violation provides count of total item locations which where the projected available balance have gone below safety stock. Item locations with fill rate violations measure provides information of total count of item locations with projected fill rate lower than target fill rate which you would have set at the segment level. Stockout cost shows total cost of stocked out items with projected available balance lower than zero. Fill rate short for percentage shows difference between target fill rate and projected fill rate. Target inventory cost provides information about total inventory carrying cost based on target safety stock. Projected inventory cost is total inventory carrying cost based on projected inventory level. Inventory cost shortfall is calculated as difference between target inventory cost and projected inventory cost. Order release automatically measure provides information of total number of orders released by a plan automatically. Item location with supply or demand changes shows total number of item locations with supply or demand changes. This is mainly for incremental plan runs. Beginning inventory position is inventory position at the beginning of the day, which is sum of projected available balance and on order quantity. Final inventory position is after you have computed, after the plan has computed replenishment orders, the final inventory position is then sum of projected available balance on order quantity and the planned orders created on that particular day. So it ultimately shows inventory position at the end of the day. This slide summarizes the learning objectives covered in this lesson. In this lesson, you should have learned how to analyze and troubleshoot replenishment plan, resolve supply issues, explain seeded analytics, describe standard user flows, and identify important measures and explain how they are computed. With this, we conclude this lesson. Thank you for listening.